You recently, I saw on your Instagram, was looking at your Instagram, I have to admit to you, and you wrote that Not on My Planet completely changed your perspective. How did it do that?
Well, Not on My Planet changed my, like I think I said, it changed a lot for me because it gave my job a purpose. I always try to figure out why am I traveling the world and selling clothes? Like what, for me, there was something missing in my, in my soul. Like I wanted to have more of a purpose. And I felt like doing this and being part of Not on My Planet has made that difference. And teaching my kids, what they can do, because they're the new generation, and I can see, how easy it is for them to be on the phones and the social media. And I want to teach them how to use it, because it's a tool that we need to use for good. I think it's given to us for a reason, and to be more transparent, and to change for the better.
Yeah, I want to ask a little bit about your kids, because I know you said that in the clip, you were so taken by your son kind of being so fascinated with the elephant. So what are some ways that are they involved, and what are some ways that you would like them to be involved, or what have you seen from their interaction just watching you be so much a part of it?
Well, they're not involved in that way, and I also want them to find their own, way in where they feel passionate about. And what I do a lot of the time is take them to the north of Holland, where my mom still has a backyard with the vegetable garden, and that's one of my biggest dreams to have, because it's the most fulfilling thing in life, is to grow your own vegetables and know where they come from. And I think kids in this day and age, and also in cities, are so far removed from nature. And
I'm a city kid,
and they're
so
losing.
I can attest to that.
Yeah, you're a city kid. Yeah, and I'm not saying all kids. I'm just saying that I think when you lose the connection with nature, it's dangerous, because you lose the empathy, and you lose the you don't see the importance of why we need to take care of Mother Earth. So bring them in touch with nature, take them on trips to Africa. That's what I do. And my daughter, she knows. She says, "Mommy, your favorite animal is elephants, right?" So she knows. But I think traveling, opening up to different cultures, make them open-minded is very important, because all we do now is it's insane that with the social media we have, you would think everyone would think bigger and respect each other, but what we do more and more is enclose and not see the bigger picture. And I think this is what we need to change, and hopefully the new generation will do.
Absolutely, agreed. Do you interact with people who not defend the practice, but who are maybe question why this is the cause, or not see, or has ever challenged you on why this is so important to you? And if so, what do you say to them?
Oh yeah, like, people have asked me why elephants, and then I explain to them that it's a love I cannot explain. I can tell you, but it's like, why you married to your husband? Like, I love elephants. And also, my way of life. I travel. I go in a plane. I'm not a saint. I'm not a vegan yet, but I wear leather. So I'm also honest about it. But I don't think you can be. I can also do this because I have a platform that I have, and that's because of the fashion industry.
Right.
So I cannot fight that too much, but I can open the conversation, be part of the conversation, and slowly we can change. And I think it's happening, and that's our goal. Not on My Planet, like my co-founders, David Benouvry and Trish Goff, the three of us together, we want the fashion world to be part of the change and be more aware of what's going on in the world, and that we need to take care of animals, and for us, elephants.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, it's also the fashion industry who used ivory back in the day, and we are part of making that a luxury item. That's the fashion industry, but we need to change things around, and we take responsibility for that, and this is why we're here.
I think that's really inspiring because I think there's sometimes a lack of transparency, a lack of accountability, especially in fashion and in any industry, and just kind of being like, okay, this was something that what existed. How can we change it and how can we move forward? I'm curious if you have any tips or thoughts on how somebody who might not be in a position to donate might be able to help get involved, or just to help get involved.
Well, to get involved with Not on My Planet is what we love is our initial campaign was to tie knots. Tie knots, posted on social media and raise awareness. And I think there's still a lot of people who are not aware of the elephant crisis. And I think awareness is one of the biggest steps. We need money, but if you don't have it, it's all about raising awareness. So please tie knots and post them on social media and use the hashtag Not on My Planet. And this way we can be an army, on social media to fight for the better and for actually giving elephants a second chance.
Yeah, so that's everyone's homework assignment. We're all gonna go home and
Everyone
tie
can
a
tie
knot and go on Instagram and hashtag Not on My Planet. Well, we have some audience questions. We have 2 audience questions, so I'm gonna throw it to the first one.
Hi.
Hi.
I wanted to ask it, what more can the fashion industry do to help with the elephants?
Well, we hope there will be more collaborations. The fashion industry can do, first of all, a lot more for the environment to leave less of a carbon footprint. And this is changing also, but we cannot change overnight. But I think for the elephants, hopefully there will be more brands that want to work with us. And so I think hopefully there will be more brands that take the example of Tiffany and Loewe and Holt Renfrew to work with us and make a collaboration.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have one more.
Hi, we have an online question from our site, buildseries.com. Somebody wants to know, what was the most surprising fact about elephants that you learned while being able to work on this?
The most surprising fact about elephants that you learned.
What I love most about elephants, I think, is how smart they are and how there is a matriarch, there's a female leader, and everyone just takes advice from her, and she's the boss. And I really like that fact.
We can learn from elephants.
Bossy ladies.
Yeah. I love a bossy lady.
Yeah.
Well, Doutzen, thank you so much for coming and chatting with us. And is there a website or somewhere where we can go just to get more information?
Yeah, I think the best way, look up Not on My Planet, but I think the Elephant Crisis Fund has a lot of information on where the money is going if you're donating and what they're doing.
Awesome. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.